Hi, everybody. Here we are. Excuse me. Waiting for there we go, button to show up over here on Instagram. Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We are back. We're here. We're going to chat today. We're going to talk about the big sale going on right now. We're going to chat all about your favorite things that you have gotten so far or are looking at in the big sale, some projects that you've made with some of the items from the big sale. Hi, Julia. Hi, Mom. So great to have you guys here. Hi, everybody over on Instagram. Hi, Chris. Happy Wednesday. If you're watching live, go ahead, say hi, say hello, where you're watching from, what you're working on. We're just going to chat today. We're going to talk about all things big sale, things that are going on. Hi, Samantha. Great to have you here. What I want to do first before I forget is I want to tell you, hi, Lindsay, that the free gift with purchase for this week is the We Crochet Snap Bag. Hi, Dawn. Oh, it is snowing? No, thank you. I'm so not ready for this. We need rain, but I don't want it to go snow wise. Hi, Miles of Knots from Alabama. Great to have you. This is your free gift with purchase. If you check it out on the website, it'll be down under that main image with the coupon code that you have to use. These are awesome. I love to stick multiple colors in here and then you can snap it up. So I have a ball of yarn here. So this is an outside pull, but you would do like a center pull and you just stick it right in there. You pull your yarn out the top and you just kind of let it go right between the snaps. And now you can easily pull it out and you keep everything organized and you can put multiple colors in here. I'm using one for a corner to corner blanket. It's working out really great because it keeps everything organized from falling all over the place. But you can get one of these free. I think it's a $65 purchase. Don't hold me to that. Go ahead and check it out over on the website. But you can go ahead and grab one for free while you're purchasing for the big sale. Okay, let's see who else is here. Hi, Audrey. Great to have you today. Julia said made a bunch of hats with Brava tweed. You guys, okay, so Brava tweed was on the 1 or 2 4 6 sale the other day, or last week, I should say, when the big sale started. And we're like, oh, we've got plenty. You guys have started selling us out of colors. Oh my gosh. Don't worry though, we are getting them back in, but it looks like it'll be January until we have a restock on all of the Brava tweed colors. But Brava tweed is absolutely amazing. If you love Brava and you use Brava, Brava tweed is going to be it. Right here's my Brava tweed pile. So it's really, really great. I love it. It really elevates it, but yet it's still a really reasonable price. It's that acrylic if you're going to be giving it or gifting it out and you don't want to worry about them having to take care of it. Not take care of it, but then they don't have to worry about it, right? They can just wear it, they can wash it, they can just use it and enjoy it. So I love that so much. What are you going to do with the hats, Julia? Are they gifts? Are you donating them? How's that kind of working? I always have these grand plans like, oh, I have a lot of yarn. I have some time. I could make a hat for every kid in my kids' class. Yeah, that never happens. One day, maybe, not yet. Lindsay said, I got my snap bag. Woohoo. Lindsay, do you do a lot of color work projects? It also works really great if it's not color work. But just kind of keeping all of your yarn together and then only having one color or one strand sticking out. So it's kind of like a portable yarn bowl as well. But you can keep all of your yarn in here. It holds like up to 8 balls of yarn, I think it is, depending on the size, obviously. But yeah, it's really, really great. Hi from Puerto Rico. Hi, Jocelyn. Great to have you. Samantha says it's snowing in Manchester, United Kingdom. I'm not ready for snow. Not even close. I am good right here where it's kind of getting cold that I can wear my sweaters, but not that cold that it is snowing. But we could use some rain. Got a little rain. Still waiting on rain. Chris says raining here. Apparently big storm headed to California. Stay safe. Whatever kind of storm that is. Hopefully it's not too bad. Chris loves the snap bags. Yes, they are awesome. Chicago in the house. Yeah, hi Chicago. So Miles of Knot says using dishy yarn to make pillows, and I'm loving it. I love it. Okay, so here's the question about pillows. Are you seaming in the pillow, like, are you using a pillow form or are you just using fiberfill? And are you seaming it in or are you going to make it that it's a cover so you can take it off and interchange it? So about, this is dating it. 15 years ago, I made a ton of Christmas pillows that had a Christmas tree on it. I had to hand sew them all on. You put buttons on as a decoration. And I made them for my mom, for her group of friends. So I think I made like 6 or 8 of them. And those I all seamed the pillow form right inside. So now I can't really reuse it for anything. So what do you guys like to do? Do you seam it in? Do you try to do it as just a cover so that you can go ahead and change it out? What do you do with yours? Kathleen is here from East Aurora, New York, currently starting on the Pika. I said that right. Pika? Pika? I don't know. I got so confused with this. This is not an animal that's near me, but this is our loops kit. This is what we talked about last week. It's the brand new loops kit that we have, so you can make this cute little Pika. I think it's Pika, Pika, maybe it's Pika. Pika, I think. I don't know. Anyway, you make this cute little animal, and what it is it's a little kit that comes with all the yarn, the stuffing, the safety eyes, the darning needles, everything you need to make this cute little critter. And you can go ahead and grab them now, whether you're making it for yourself, gifting it, or just gifting the whole kit. Like, this is a really great gift option. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay, Beaumont, Texas. Is it Beaumont? I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Too many vowels in there. Sometimes you just don't know. Beaumont, Texas in the house. Whoop, whoop. Is that like a thing anymore? I don't know. So Miles of Knot says using a pillow form and seaming it in. However, it's all washable. I love that. Yarnstigator says removable covers. We have cats, fur everywhere. Yes. Animals, children, got to be able to wash it, right? Hi from Greenlee, Colorado. Great to have you here as well. Hello, everybody. Okay, so Jocelyn said, I made a huge order during the 246 sale. Yeah, we know a lot of people did. And it was wonderful. I hope you guys got so many great deals. That is honestly the best deal of the entire year if you're finding what you need for going on. I mean, yeah, we have a couple site-wide sales every now and then, but the 246 sale, if there's stuff there that you want, that is the time to grab it. Oh, Julia, the hats are all gifts for family. I love that. Mel M says, team pillow cover. Yeah, I agree. I like being able to take it off. Although Miles of Knots, if she's saying that everything is washable, that is great because, just throw it in if something gets on it and you can kind of fluff it back up. Dawn is saying, so cute about the loops kits. Thank you. Julia said, I always make removable pillow covers. And Kathleen says, I'm team fiberfill in pillows. I love a floppy pillow. Hey, we all have what we like. And yeah, it just works for us. It just depends too. Like, I find it depends how full I want it to be on what's on the front of the pillow or what the pillow is going to be used for. So all of those things can make a difference in what you are planning. Okay, since we kind of stopped here a little bit on the comments, keep telling me what you're making. What did you get in the big sale? What was the big deal that you picked up so far? I do want to tell you guys, though, if you've been following Knit Picks for, ever, you'll know that there is the View Sizer tool. And so it's a really great tool to help you when you are checking your gauge of a project. And it was really important to me that we had something on the crochet side of things that complemented it because it also has a needle gauge on it. And the thing about using a knitting needle gauge when you're using crochet hooks is a lot of times, depending on what the hook part actually is, you can't actually fit it through a needle gauge, right? Like, it gets stuck. That's not the part that you're actually measuring. So we worked really hard and we brought in a viewfinder or view sizer, sorry, not viewfinder, view sizer here for crochet. Yay. And so here along the side, you have the different little notches that you can measure your crochet hooks in to make sure you have the right size in case yours doesn't have a size or you just want to double check. And then it's got this great little piece here. So it's like a little bit of a magnifying glass. And what you would do, let me see, do I have any fabric? I have Here we can, well, we'll use this. So this is just a little cozy here. And so we're going to pretend like this is my swatch, and you would just lay this over top. And it's a little hard to do while you're holding it in the air, but I would mark up the edge here with one of the stitches. And then this red line is exactly your 4 inches. So you can count how many stitches are within those two red parts. And that's going to help you read your gauge better because you're magnifying those stitches just enough that you can see it. But now the really cool thing is it does have the crochet hook gauge to it. It's not a needle gauge, so it is perfect now. These go great into your folio. If you grabbed one of those, they were on sale the other day, so you could have picked one of those up. We still have a couple left, so if you want to grab those, go ahead and grab one of the portfolios or the folios, and add this too so that you can go ahead and always know your gauge easy and measure your hooks. Okay, so that was one of the things I wanted to tell you guys about. Don't forget about blocking combs. This is going to be a great time to get it. I will say if you want to get blocking combs, wait a day or two. But don't tell anybody I told you that. But wait like a day or two and you'll be really happy. And you can get a set of blocking combs. That's something really great for this time of year, either gifting for yourself, gifting for somebody else, putting together a gift basket. Julia is asking the question, are dots hooks available individually? No. Sorry, we do not have those individually. The only thing we have individually are our wood hooks and our bright hooks. Those you can get individually, one-offs. I mean, we also have the O-Fire hooks, which we have in our special color that you could get too, but not the dots hooks individually. You'd have to buy the full set for those. Hi from Sweden. Do we ship to Sweden? We do not. For those of you watching who don't know, our shipping area is the US, Canada, UK, and Australia. Those are our shipping areas at this moment. We're always trying to add some more in, but I mean, as I'm sure you guys all know, shipping costs are crazy expensive. And so we keep trying to add new ways in, but sometimes it's a little bit hard in there. Okay, so since we're still talking here and since we're grabbing our stuff, what are you guys making for the holiday? I would love to know. So I know, was it last week, 2 weeks ago? I don't remember. I showed you these cute little pumpkins that I made. This pattern is from Brianna Kay. And so she makes these cute little pumpkins with her like wheat stitch that she did. She added these pumpkins in. I thought they were so cute. So I made like 500 of them. Okay, not really, but a bunch of them. And then I saw somebody take the same pattern and instead of like cinching it in the middle here to kind of make this pumpkin shape, they left it very round and turned it into a snowman. So what am I doing? Well, I got some Brava and I'm making a snowman myself. So this is going to be the smallest size. So I just finished this last night. And so what I'll do is I'll seam up the bottom and the top. I'll stuff it so that it becomes a ball. And then you'll have a second and a third. That second one's a little bigger, third one's a little bigger. And then I'm going to put it together and I'm going to make a snowman. And I'm going to show you guys all about it. But yeah, so I grabbed some Brava into the white. And that's what I'm doing mine in. I also got some Clarity. I was going to try that because it's like a little bit of a blue, but yet it's very light. So yeah. Janet said, I'm almost finished a Christmas colored granny square blanket using up some of my stash. I love that. Okay, so when you say Christmas colored, what do you mean? What are you all including in that? I know Michelle Moore just put out a beautiful blanket that used 3 green colors, a red and a white. And if I remember correctly, it is in our Wool of the Andes, but you could check out her blog and everything to find all of that. So what are you putting into your Christmas colored items? I'd love to know if you're doing like 1 green, 1 red, white, or kind of what that mix is, because there's so many different ways to do it. Over here we have Jolene saying making fingerless gloves. I love that idea. Fingerless gloves. Do you put the little flap on it so you can cover your fingers, or do you just leave it totally fingerless along the way? I know I have a pair of fingerless gloves at my desk because I have a big window, which I'm very fortunate to have, so I can see outside and have the beautiful daylight. But it's also on the side of the house that gets the most wind. And so sometimes it's like just pounding the side of the house with the wind. We're in a very windy area. And so I get out my fingerless gloves and I'll put them on so I can still type on the computer and do my work, but it does help keep the rest of my hands warm. Okay, so Janice said green, red, white, and gray. That's going to be amazing. We'd love for you to tag us when you're done so that we can see it. We'd love to see all of your finished makes, what you're making for others. One of the things I should call out too, let me see how quickly I can do this. Hold on. Sometimes I can do things quickly. Sometimes it's like, where did I put that? Because, you're talking and doing at the same time. But hold on one second. This is crochet. So if you don't know, we actually have an ambassador program. And what that is it's really for our like super users. So people who love our brand, they're already using it. They love to post about different things. And I'm going to put the link in here. And so you can sign up to be one of our brand ambassadors and you'll get a list of things that you can post every month. And then you can earn some product credit for the different things that you post. And so a couple of the things that we have going on right now in November is talking about what projects you're gifting to others. And if you make the same project over and over and over, I typically would say I don't like to make the same project over and over, but like I've made 15 at least of these pumpkins. I don't know, they're addicting. I can make one in an hour, be done, move on. I love it. So I guess I can't say I never do things over and over. I don't do garments over and over. I don't really do blankets over and over, except for maybe baby blankets. But what are you guys making for Christmas? What are you gifting to people for Christmas? Jocelyn says, I'm making a Barbie themed cardigan for my daughter. Ooh, I love that. So what does that entail? Is it Barbie themed because it's bright pink? Are you putting the word Barbie on it? Like, what are you doing with that? I can't wait to hear. That sounds really, really exciting. Hi from San Jose, California. Great to have you here. That's over there on Instagram. So thank you, Instagram followers, for joining us here. If you're not already, subscribe, like, follow on all the places. Don't forget to sign up for our email newsletter if you aren't already. That's where you're going to be finding out, especially now, about all the different sales and promos that are going on during our big sales. So you don't miss out on anything. You'll get notifications about new announcements and things like that. It is the place to be. Okay, so for Christmas gifting this year, I'm actually really not making that much. I've in the past done little gifts for kids' teachers and things like that. Hi from Raleigh, North Carolina. How are you today? Hope you're having a great day stitching along with us. I'm making Christmas trees, but I'm making them for myself because every year for like the past 3 years, I've made these Christmas trees. And they're just like little Christmas trees with some like DK or sport weight yarn, usually sport weight. And so I've been making them and I always put them up on my shelf and somebody always comes to my house and says, oh, I love those Christmas trees. And I go ahead, take what you want. And so it's this perpetual thing. So I still don't have any for myself for this holiday season. So I'm slowly working on those. Although as I was making new ones for myself, my kids are like, oh, I want some for my room. So of course theirs got added into the list. So I'm making those, but not really making a ton gift giving. I've got 2 baby blankets that I've got to work on, one for my cousin and one for my brother. So I do have those that are kind of coming up and taking my time. And I also, it's not going to be a Christmas gift because who are we kidding? I'm working on a corner to corner blanket for my one son. It's a shark head. And I did it in stroll fingering. I know, crazy me. But I did it because of how large it would end up being. Squares, how big they were going to be, and I tried to figure out the sizing, and that just worked out the best. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm still working, and it's still going to be gifting. It's just probably not going to happen for Christmas in the timing of things, but we're just going to keep going and keep making. Every year I make a new ornament for my family and friends. I add wooden tags with the year. I love that idea. Are they always crocheted ornaments, or is it all kinds of different things? I love that idea of making different ornaments and being able to look back through the years and see a representation of each year. Jocelyn is saying about the Barbie themed cardigan that it's going to have 3 Intarsia crochet squares, 2 face side Profile. Oh, okay. And her letter B on the middle, on the back, and the cardigan will be a hexagon. I love that. Hexagons are so great. I love making those. This one here is actually a Tunisian hexagon cardigan. This one is by the Knitter Knotter, so you can check her out. This one is done in Brava worsted. I love it, love it, love it. It was so easy to do. It's such a great um, style to easily put together. Okay, so Julia said I make a lot of smaller items. I make bigger items throughout the year. Got 2 swan shows in Bravo Bulky and 2 twin size blankets. Oh my gosh. Julia, those are huge. Those are huge projects. I love it so much. I've thought about doing a twin size blanket and it just never happens. I'm more of a lap blanket kind of person when I'm doing my blankets. Okay, so those yearly ornaments are always crocheted. I love that. I know there's a ton of people that are putting out patterns right now for different baubles that go around like a plastic ball or a plastic ornament of some sort. There's also ones that are just actually ornaments themselves that you can put your hook on and hang. There's so many great crocheted options that you can kind of make or just kind of do it yourself and find something cool. So I love that. What are you going to do this year for your crocheted ornament? If you're okay to share. I don't want to ruin a surprise for anybody, but we'd love to hear what you're making. Deirdre says, good morning. I'm expecting a box from y'all today so I can make some buffalo plaid projects and a knit Legion cow by 2 of Wands. I love that. What color are you doing for your buffalo plaid? I have to be honest, I've never done buffalo plaid in crochet and making that work. I think it's so awesome to kind of do. I love painting it. Like if I'm doing a project, I'll paint it where you do the multiple layers to kind of make some darker. Excuse me, some lighter, but I've yet to do it in crochet. So I love that. What colors did you pick for your buffalo plaid? Are you doing like the traditional black and red, black and white? Or are you kind of mixing it up and doing something special? Sorry about that. When I'm the only one talking, it just makes it a little harder. Ooh, very nice. Black, red, and wine in Brava. So there you go. If you're looking to do buffalo plaid, that would be a great color combination to put together. I love that so much. Are you doing blankets? Are you doing, what are you doing with your buffalo plaid? I know we have a couple patterns that I think were done in Wool of the Andes. There's a hat, there's a long scarf, and maybe that's it. They're in buffalo plaid, but we did those in gray, black, and white, and they look really great. I love them. They've got huge pom-poms on them. It just makes it really fun. So you can check those out on our website. I don't remember the name of them, but I know they're free patterns because they were from our 12 weeks of gifting, like maybe 2 years ago. Okay, so the ornaments so far have been in 2022, I did angels. 2023, I did baubles. Oh, excuse me. And this year I'm doing rustic Christmas trees. I love that idea. That's going to be so, so great. Be sure to tag us if you're making them so we can see what it is. I'm making my biggest and most expensive project, the Coral Story blanket. It's over $300 in hand-dyed yarns and it's brioche crochet. It's for my mother-in-law. Oh my gosh, that is going to be an amazing, amazing gift. Speaking of giving things away, right? I saw a post not too long ago saying about how do you rank gifts that you've given out? So not only how much time did they take and how much work did they take, but how did the recipient receive it? Were they grateful for it? Did they wear it all the time? Were they just like, yay, thanks, a finished crocheted piece? That's just what I want. Did they bring it back in a week and they're like, oh, the dog ate it? It was just kind of funny to see how different people react to it. I know there's definitely people that are like crochet worthy, project worthy. I used to make my mom a sweater every year, like a cardigan. Sorry, mom, because I know you were here. I don't know if you still are, but sorry, mom, that kind of fell out of the wayside when I had kids. Maybe I'll get back to it. But she was always so gracious and wonderful and always loved wearing them. So it was totally worth spending the time making a garment for her every year. Deirdre said probably a scarf or a hat. I do want to do the fireside blanket y'all have on Knit Picks, but it seems a bit daunting with all the other projects I'm working on and planning. Yeah, just add it to the list. I mean, come on. I've got like 10 project bags around here. I've got the yarn. I've got the pattern. I'm ready to go. I just have to get it started, and I'm not quite sure when that's gonna happen, but, it's okay. We'll keep, uh we'll keep trying to get there, and eventually things will all get done, but I do love that. That's gonna be really great. All right, so I guess that's about it to talk about today. Don't forget to go check out the big yarn sale happening right now, up to 60% off our select yarns. You can go check it out. We've got a bunch of other deals and stuff coming up in the next couple of days. Like I said, keep your eye out if you're interested in these. Make sure to sign up for our email newsletter so that you know exactly what is going on, when it's going on. And yeah, this is the time to grab what you want. This is our biggest deals of the year. We really try to save it now, and we try to do it in time so you can quick grab it and you can make hats, you can make scarves, you can make quick projects to gift this year. Um, yeah, Deirdre, it's been on the list for a few years now. Maybe it's a goal for next year. I'm going to say good luck because I know if it were me, it probably still wouldn't happen. I've had things on that list, but you know what? As long as it's on the list, eventually it'll get there, right? I've already purchased multiple times. Yay! Hopefully you took advantage of some of our free gifts and some of our other wonderful deals that we've had going on. There's a couple still more coming up, so we hope you'll take advantage of those and check those out. Grab what you need, not just for now. Start planning for all of 2025. I don't know about you, but I start collecting patterns. And then when there's the sale, I go ahead and I then grab the yarn that I need for each of the patterns. And that is why I have so many project bags sitting over here waiting to go because, I'm just ahead of the game. I'm planning. And then, something else jumps up, but that's okay. We're ready to go. We've got lots of choices to keep crocheting and making. And I hope all of you guys are getting some stitching time in and make something for yourself, do something for yourself. Oh, one last thing. I know a couple weeks ago we talked about the Volare pillow. And we talked about how great of a gift it is and everything else for everybody to put on their list. You guys have loved it. And we sold them out of their covers. Their covers are coming back in next Thursday. So the pillow is not on our website right now. It is going to be back on the site next week so that you can go ahead and shop those as well. But I just wanted to let you know that, yeah, we totally sold them out of all their pillow covers and their next shipment is only coming in on Thursday. So we did it a little faster than they were expecting. But it will be back in if you're still looking to grab one of those pillows for the holiday. I love it. Leah, with all the yarn I have from you, meaning crochet.com, I could start my own store. Yeah, totally. I get that. I get that. But at the same time, I can't get rid of anything because I know I want to make something with it. And I only bought it because I had something. That's the kind of a yarn buyer that I am. Yeah, it was wonderful to sell out of that Volare pillow. I'm so glad you love yours, Fire Lake Creations. I've been using the one that I have, and it's been so great. I mean, sometimes I have to wrestle my kids for it because they think it's now for them while they're reading or they just lay in it. I'm like, no, this is mommy's, this is mine. But I'm glad it's getting used. And it really is helping keeping my arms up and just relaxing and keeping things more in front of my face, which does, then I'm not putting my neck down while I'm working. So I definitely recommend it if you have it in your budget or to get a gift card or something like that as well. So thanks to everybody who was joining me today. It was so wonderful to get to chat with you and hear from all of you on Instagram, over here on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you so for joining us. We'll be back here next Wednesday. I'm trying to schedule things a little bit in advance. So hopefully they're popping up that you guys can put reminders in about what is coming up, just because I think we talked about Janice has officially retired now. So she's not here to be scheduling. So I'm trying to batch them and get them all done at once. And so that's why you might be seeing some more showing up. So have a great rest of your day, everybody. Happy stitching. I hope you all get some time in to stitch, and we'll see you again next week. Bye, everybody.